Well, good morning, y'all. It's Christmas Day 2022. Whoop whoop. Our Christmas festivities won't be starting till this evening. My wife is working. So we make adjustments and we make the best of it, right? So, let me show you some things I'm working on here. Alrighty, well, my wife was nice enough to buy this for me. It is a symphonic. It was advertised as being a 14-inch TV. I won't argue, even though it says something about 13 on it somewhere. But hey, let's not argue about little things. So what it is a color television. I needed an analog TV for the next thing I'm about to show you. Yeah. So I found something interesting that I could pick up for a fairly cheap price on eBay. I went ahead and bought it. So, what is it? It is a little bitty TRS-80 micro-colored computer, and it is the MC-10. Right? So what this is a miniature version of the color computer. I say that it's got a crippled version of BASIC on it. It's got an itty bitty keyboard, but it's really not bad to type on. Here, let me move this out of the way. Running it less than 1 megahertz. I forget what it was, like 0.89. I don't remember, but it's less than 1 megahertz. It's not a fast computer. It has 4 kilobytes of RAM inside. It has an expansion port. Now, there are expansion cards or cartridges, I guess. One in particular I was looking at has 32K of RAM expansion. It also upgrades the version of BASIC in it to be similar to the larger color computer, the Coco. And it has an SD card reader. So they're currently out of stock, but when they get them in, I would hope to get one. As well, they have a composite mod for this thing. Currently, it just has analog out, so this goes out to your TV, right? So I played around with it last night, and I basically used an RCA cable in this jack, and then just kind of used some jumper wires to rig it up to the coax connector. And it gave me a really dirty signal, but it did prove that it works on the little color TV. So what I would like to do this morning, let me back up just a little bit here. So I ordered on Amazon a little adapter, right? And it's got an RCA jack on one end, and the other end it slips over the coax connector on the back of the TV. And that's a pretty clean way to connect it. Thing is, that won't be here for another day or two. And I want to play with this now. So, what I propose here is, I don't have any yellow ones. I just have black or red. I guess we'll use black. That's how it is. Yeah, what I would propose is that we would take this little piece of coax here, right? It has the end we need to screw on to the TV in the back. And we put an RCA jack. I bought a package of them to fix the Apple II. And I only needed one for the Apple II. Apple IIe, that is. So what I'm thinking is, we strip this off. We solder the inner cable to this. We solder the outer shielding to the outside, and we've made ourselves an RCA to analog cable adapter. And because it's better shielded than the jumper wires were, I'm expecting that it's going to work a little nicer and give us a cleaner signal. So I tried a couple of times to solder the outer shielding onto the outer lug on that jack, but for some reason solder won't stick to that thing. That shielding, it just won't stick. I thought, well, maybe I'm just not getting the shielding hot enough. So I tried and tried and tried. I even turned the soldering iron up to over 800 degrees Fahrenheit and still wouldn't get it hot enough. But I did manage to melt one of the RCA jacks. So I ended up having to start over again with another jack. And I decided that I would just go ahead and use a couple of those lugs that stick out of, that the nut holds on. I'd sandwich the shielding between two of those and put the nut on there and just kind of tighten it down on it, kind of squeeze it in there. So we have a mechanical connection anyway. So we'll pick it up here after I decided how to do this, and we'll go from there. Alright, so man, we didn't end up with quite as much to get done here, but we have some. That's probably all we need. That might actually work. Okay, and then we'll just put this one right here and put the nut. Pliers. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so now we just we can cut all this crap off here. And so basically, if we can just get that on there somehow. Whoa. Shot right across there, didn't it? Okay, wire stripper. Yeah, it's not great. Might work though. This little alligator clip, maybe I can clip it together with that. Maybe. I can keep from soldering it on there. Okay, making this up as I go. Should be obvious now. 750. All right. Oh my goodness. Not quite getting it, Darby. Okay. Well, what did we end up with here? Yeah, doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good, actually, considering it fell off the table while I was soldering it. Okay. Trim off the little stringy guys. We might have something here. Let me turn that off. Alright, so we have a nice solid connection anyway. That's what we wanted. It's not how we wanted it, but we got what we wanted. There we go. It's not altogether ugly. More tape. There we go. Check to make sure we didn't short it all together before we try to use it. Tear something up. Alright. So the idea is not to hear beep. Beep, beep, beep. Right? What the hell? Okay. Righteous. Okie dokie. want that done, we could some heat shrink tubing. By golly, by goes. Yeah, there we go. So we will just put this about like so. Alright, now we can turn this on. So that's at 250. Let's see if we can shrink it down. Is it too big or shrink? There it goes, now it's starting to shrink. Shrink this side where we hadn't shrunk before. We'll get there. Looks just like the real thing, doesn't it? Ah, diggity dog. Look at that. Probably want to move that. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, I say we try it. Let's put some of these tools away. This on here, like so. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we turn it on. It's either going to work great or it's going to suck. We'll try to route the power away from the video signal. I think that'll help us a little bit. Okay, are we ready? Turn it on. Alrighty, it's on channel 4, and this should be on 4 as well. Ooh, pretty! Look at that! That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Let me write a little program real quick. 10, we will clear screen. Get my finger on here. 20. For I equals 1 to 100. Enter. 30. X equals random. 0. Times, where's times? There it is. 255. So that will give us a number up to 255, and then we will make sure it is between 1 and 255. So plus 1, I guess. 1. And then 40. We will print. Here inside the loop, we just want to do print character string of X, and that will be semicolon, enter, and then 50 next, and then we'll make it 15. We'll print Merry Christmas. Cool. And so then we can just do a 60. We will go to 10. No, we will go to 15. And run. Okay, I see a little problem with our program. We'll fix it. Let's see, list. So maybe 55. We'll just do a print. That way we get a fresh line. And run. Nice. So there we got a little demonstration of some of the graphics and colors the computer can make. We don't have any sound yet, because I have to read the manual to learn how to make sound. But how about that for a quick demo, huh? I like our cable. It works. It looks great. I think it looks just great. So hey, with that, y'all, I want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Thanks for a great year of watching my videos and hanging around with me. And I look forward to 2023 as we go into that, huh? Y'all take care. We'll see you in the next one.